and fuck off. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, I'm sick. I'm dying. In the meantime, I still want to be putting out content, and this is something I was going to do anyway, because, you know, winter is coming, sickness is happening. This video is my top tips for surviving illness as a performer. This can happen, but sometimes you can't just lie in your bed and nap. Sometimes you have to survive. Here is kind of what I do to like maximize my recovery time and make it as short as possible. Awesome.
Okay, so the video you just saw of me in bed rolling around being a loser was precisely a week ago. And look at me now. I've just gotten back from an audition, belted my tits off, probably at 95%. Stunning. So I am qualified to give these cute little tips. This is what I personally do. Firstly, drink water, eat healthy. Easier said than done. I definitely got Uber Eats and I definitely ordered some fries from New York Minute. I think at some point, when you're sick, you gotta listen to your body and know what, like, feel what it's craving. In another sense, because you feel like shit, you're gonna be looking for comfort. Try to assess in yourself whether you're looking for comfort or whether you should have nutrients instead. I had a bit of both. But I mean, like, YOLO, life's too short to not have a frickin' chip every now and again. Steam! If you're new to performing and singing and everything, you might see people walking around with this funny green container. It has a little mouthpiece, sometimes it has a big, like, a little face thing. I will put a picture of what it looks like. I use this. It is a shaker, but it has the mouthpiece. You just cheeky bit of steam in there. So what this is for is pretty much quick hydration to your vocal cords, like. But if you are like, oh, I feel my throat is really dry, like moisture right in the cords there. This is important kind of for singing live. Your steaming routine depends on you and your voice, like you know your voice the best. Similar to your warm-up. Personally, I use it in high distress situations. Like if you've got more sensitive voice, maybe you'll need to use your steamer more often. I use it when I'm sick. It's stress just in and around your vocal cords that it's not used to. Like how often do you do that all day, every day? That kind of just gets some moisture in there and kind of, so then it doesn't get too dry and inflamed and blah. Just makes you feel a little bit better. Onto remedies. Vitamins! Woo! Alright, these are the ones I use. These are Ashy Bynes brand. If you know me at all, I am freaking obsessed with this bitch. She has not let me down. I have weird names, so I'll explain what they are, and you can do your own research and make your own decision about what you want to take. Power! It is a multivitamin. A to Z, basically. It's got a bit of everything. Essentially like a Barocca or something. So whatever you're kind of deficient in, you know you're gonna hit. Omega-3s. It's called omega fucks. Okay, so it's got omega fish oils in it. It also has vitamin D. Because here's a thing you may not know. For omega-3 fats to work and do their work in your body, you also need to have vitamin D. Yes, hello, it's winter and it's Melbourne. There's not a lot of sunlight going around for you to get your vitamin D in. So if you're taking a fish oil, take a vitamin D as well. Recovery Squad! It's a magnesium and zinc tablet. Magnesium, fuck, it's good for a lot of shit. It's good for your muscles. Remember, your voice is also a muscle. So if something is good for your muscles, it is good for your muscles. You've got to feed it as well as you feed these muscles. All the muscles got to be fed. Zinc, I don't know heaps about zinc. It's good for like lubrication. But that includes like inner muscles and also muscles. Take your vitamins. Another vitamin I love this when I'm sick. It is a lifesaver. Echinacea, garlic, zinc, and C. This is like the formula. You start feeling something coming on, get on this straight away. I find it really helps. You're supposed to take it 3 times a day. It says, or you can take it up to 3 times a day. When I start to feel sick, I get onto this and I chuck it in 1, 2, 3, like get it in amongst. If someone near me is sick or like a kid coughs on me, I take like 1 or 2 a day for a while just to keep the immunity up. In terms of medication, if you're like phlegmy, there's not much you can do, because if you take a cold and flu tablet, it will dry you out, and that's how it gets rid of the phlegm. When you have to sing, that is not ideal. You know, if it's getting in your way, like you gotta do what you gotta do, and if you have to take the tablet, then you have to take the tablet. Like if you want to do like a nasal douche, I think they're hideous. I never do them. I will suffer through the phlegm until I die. I will choke on this phlegm. I am not. Bleh. You can do that if you want. If you have a cough, this is a cute little hack. No matter whether you have a dry cough or a phlegmy cough, get dry cough medicine, because chesty cough has the formula in it that will dry you out. But a dry cough, it will suppress your cough without dehydrating you. If you have to sing and you need cough medicine, dry cough formula. Stunning. Alright, I've got one more remedy. It is a completely natural remedy and it will kick your cold in its asshole. So, cut to another day when I made it. Hello, good evening. I'm going to show you how to make what I refer to as the chili shot of death. Just like such fun. It accurately describes what it is. If you're from the West Australian Academy of Performing Arts, you may know it as Leslie's tea. That just sounds a bit too nice. This shit is not fucking cute. A recipe will be below. You need 1 chili, garlic, ginger, juice of whole lemon, honey. This is how I do it. Some other people do it differently, but this is what I feel is most effective. Chop everything up. You want to chop it up really, really fine because you're gonna drink that shit. What I like is one of these. It's kind of like a mini food processor. So I have to stand up to chop. Choppy, choppy, chop. You put it in here. Did I break it? Fucking hell. The fuck has happened to this shit? Okay, giving up on this bullshit. Okay, so get one of these, but get one that works. I am going to have to chop it like a fucking pleb. Saucepan, tiny little saucepan. Choppy chop. Choppy chop. I'm actually legitimately hungry, so like, actually looking forward to it a little bit, like a little bit of nutrients. If when you're sick, chili is a good thing to have, and like regardless, because it keeps you warm, it raises your temperature, kind of want warmth around your throat. So that is what the chili is good for. So yeah, so that's chili. Now garlic, come on darling, get out. Get out darling. Ooh, fuck me. Oh, ah, get the fuck out of the fucking shit. Yeah, I'm having 2 because I'm fucking hardcore, mate. But I probably only have 1. Okay, garlic is good, really good for immunity. It's in pretty much any immunity like multivitamin, you'll find garlic in it. It is a natural like antibody. It'll pretty much fight against infection. You know, it's like putting cleaner in there. Also, it'll opens up your respiratory passages, and that's kind of why we have trouble, like when we have a cold as singers, is because our respiratory passages is what we need, like, to breathe. Like that's what gets in our way as singers. Okay, 2 cloves of garlic going in. Ginger. This is quite a lot of ginger, by the way. Choppy chop all the woody bits off. Choppy small. So ginger is an anti-inflammatory, therefore soothe a sore throat. Ginger is also like really good for soothing your tummy. Alright, that's in the pot as well. Lemon, juice him up. Juicy, juicy. Chuck the whole thing in there. Lastly, a bit of honey. Any honey. I'm putting in 1 heaped spoon here. Add more if you need to, so then you don't want to kill yourself. She's beauty and she's chunky. You also want to add just a little bit of liquid, and then ta-da. Bring it to the boil and drink that shit. Alright, well, she's bloody ready for me. This is gonna be tough to do one-handed. Here we are. You just sit and wait until it is cool enough to drink. Well, cool enough to drink. I just can't wait. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's good shit. Alright. No, I haven't moved. I filmed the intro and the outro in the same position. Fuck you all. I'm going through some shit right now. So those are my tips. Please comment what you do and what your survival tips are for surviving illness. I think it would seriously help a lot of people. Like, comment, subscribe, because it's really going to help my channel. Peace out, A-Town. Alright. Fuck off now. Goodbye.